One second, guys. Okay, let's get into the topic. So I give the summary what we discussed in the last session. So last session we discussed about polymorphism. We discussed about the polymorphism, and polymorphism is divided into two types. One is I can say one is static polymorphism, and second one is static polymorphism, and the second one is dynamic polymorphism. Dynamic polymorphism and static polymorphism and the dynamic polymorphism. Static polymorphism meaning the object has to decide at the compilation time only what kind of operation it has to perform. And the dynamic polymorphism meaning the object will perform at runtime what kind of operation it has to perform. Okay, so the best example for the static polymorphism is the method overloading. Method overloading is the best example for the static polymorphism. And dynamic polymorphism, the best example for the dynamic polymorphism is method overriding. Method overriding is the best example for the dynamic polymorphism. Dynamic polymorphism. Okay. Next, after that, we have the topic that is the abstraction. Abstraction. The basic question, if you attend the interview, they will ask like the question that is, what is abstraction? Can you please explain? Abstraction meaning it is the process of abstraction meaning it is the process of hiding the unnecessary data, hiding the unnecessary data, and providing required information, and providing required information, and providing, I can say, required information is called abstraction. Okay, is called abstraction. Hiding the unnecessary data and providing the required information is called abstraction. So what are the some real time uh, next point is we can achieve the abstraction. Next point is we can achieve abstraction by using we can achieve abstraction using abstract classes and interfaces. Abstract classes and interfaces. Okay, so what does it mean by abstract class and what does it mean by interfaces? We'll see. So generally, hiding the unnecessary data and providing the required information. So in generally, I will tell you normal examples. For example, so you purchase a one car. Okay, so your requirement is you can able to start your car and you want to utilize your car for going someplace and coming. So this is the only the requirement of you. So you don't want to know how the car internal engine is working. You don't require, right? So here in this case, you no need like how the car engine is working. No need. Only the your requirement is as per your requirement is you just start the car and you can go some Martali and again uh, return back to the same location. This is your requirement. For example, that is the one example. And the second example I will tell you. For example, you go to the ATM and you put the card in your ATM, and after that you enter PIN number. Okay, so after that everything is okay, and you type like 5,000 amount, and after the ATM, so it will process and it will dispense the amount to you. it will dispense the amount to you. So in that case, only your need is only money, meaning go to the ATM and taking the money. That is the only the need. You don't want how the internally machine is working. You don't want, right? You don't want. So that is like they will write some backend logic and all. You don't want. So such kind of things you can hide. Okay, you can hide the unnecessary data and provide the required information. Okay, provide the required information. So in that case, we will go with the abstraction. So anything, for example, now we are using the laptops, right? In the laptops, whenever you are writing the program and you are executing the program, everything is okay. And you don't want how the internal components working, like how the OS is working and how the battery is working. These the things you don't want, right? You don't want know about those details. Okay, only if the your machine is working, you are running the program, so that is for enough. That is enough. So similarly, it's the same situations. So wherever you want to hide the unnecessary data and provide the required information, at the time you can go with abstraction. So this is the basic concept of the abstraction. So ATM example and a car example and a bike, anything. For example, if you take the bike and if you purchase a bike, you only purchase the bike, I would say, for riding purpose only. So you don't want how the engine working internally. This is the in your case this is the unnecessary, right? So you are completely you are I would say hiding the unnecessary data and providing the required information. So that is the main concept of the abstraction. Hiding the unnecessary data and providing the required information. That is called abstraction. We can achieve the abstraction in two ways. One is abstract classes and second is the interfaces. Second one is the interfaces. Okay, first we'll go with the abstract classes and then abstract classes. What is abstracts? So we know already methods, right? Types of methods. Types of methods already you know. Types of methods. So the methods is divided into two types. One more level down. One more level down. Methods we have generally two types. One is concrete methods and second one is concrete methods and second one is abstract methods. Second one is abstract methods. One is concrete method and second one is the abstract method. What does it mean by concrete method and what does it mean by abstract method? Concrete method meaning concrete method meaning the method which contains body. The method which contains body is called concrete method. Is called concrete method. Next, abstract method meaning the method which does not contain the inside you will write some logic, right? Inside you will write some logic. This is the some logic we will write some logic. This is also very important question, guys. What is the difference between the concrete method and abstract method? Concrete method meaning concrete method meaning it contains body. Abstract method meaning it does not contain body. Contain body does not contain body. Contain body does not contain body. Okay. Oh, okay. Abstract method meaning it does not contain the body. For example, public void m2 method I am taking and I am only defining the method. I am not providing any body. I am not providing any implementation. Then that is called abstract method. That is called abstract method. Also, you should be mentioned with abstract keyword. Abstract keyword. Abstract keyword. So these are the some of the points you should be aware of it. Abstraction meaning it is the process of hiding the unnecessary data and providing required information is called abstraction. Required information is called abstraction. We can achieve the abstraction. You can achieve using abstract classes and interfaces. Types of methods. In the last session already we discussed previous. instance variables and instance methods and static methods. One more level down, the methods have divided into two types: concrete methods, abstract method. Concrete methods meaning which contains body is called concrete method, and this is the syntax. What I wrote here, this is the syntax. And abstract method meaning which does not contain body is called abstract method. Which does not contain method is called which does not contain body is called abstract method. Abstract method. So this is the syntax. This is the syntax. This is the syntax. Now you can take abstract class allow both concrete and non-concrete methods. Both concrete and non-concrete methods. For example, if I take public abstract keyword class some demo. Demo is the class name. Inside the class, you can write both concrete and non-concrete methods. Public void and m1 method. This is the concrete method. This one is the concrete method. Next one, public abstract and void m2. This is abstract method. This is abstract method. So one abstract method can allow both concrete and non-concrete methods. But normal method cannot allow. Normal method can allow only concrete methods. For example, if you write like this, demo, it can allow only concrete methods only. It cannot allow abstract methods. Okay, so if you want to write the abstract method, you mentally should make sure the class is also defined with abstract keyword. Class is also make it as the abstract keyword. The point is abstract is the predefined keyword. 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 If you define method with abstract keyword, abstract keyword, then then we can call abstract method. Abstract method. Okay. So these are the some points. Now I will go here and then I will write one program on it. Then you can get some better understanding on it. I will go to the IDE. A simple programs. Please concentrate. I create one folder. The folder which is generally I will create first package and I can mention abstraction, and inside the abstraction I would like to take class. The class name is you can take anything class, and make sure this class should be the abstract. Abstract, click on the abstract, and class name is the demo. The class name you can take anything. I am taking as a demo. Now this class can allow both concrete and abstract methods. Concrete and abstract method. Okay. For example, I am writing public void is the m1 method, and from here to here this is the scope of m1 method, and inside I will write some simple logic. Some simple logic like concrete method. Concrete. Normal method is called concrete method. So if you define with any keyword, then that is called abstract method. Normal method. So far we did this is the normal method. This is the concrete method. And if you define any method with keyword abstract keyword, then that is called abstract method. Public keyword abstract and m2 method abstract, and the return type is the void. Abstract method does not contain It does not contain abstract method does not contain body. This is the abstract method, and I will take one more method, that is no, I will take one more class, test class. I am taking test class. I am taking. So I want to inherit those two methods. How can I inherit? Extends keyword and test extends. The class name is the demo. Class name is the demo. Then you have to inherit the method. Add unimplemented methods, and here you can write the logic. Here you can write the logic. The logic here it is sysout. Here I am writing abstract method. Okay. Okay, so how you can call those two methods? So generally you can take the main method. Every program execution start from the main method, and you can take the main method, and in that you can create the object for the current child class, and then you can invoke the two methods. You can invoke the two methods. Main method, main method, main inside the main method, tester t equal to new tester. Okay, t dot m1 method and t dot m2 method. Now if I run this one, then you can get the concrete method calling, abstract method calling. The thing is, normal methods is called concrete methods. Normal method is called concrete method. You can define it. It can contain the body. Can obviously can remember like that. Normal method is called concrete methods. Concrete method contain the body. Next, abstract methods is called abstract methods don't have the body. Then you can define with abstract keyword. You can define with abstract keyword. This is all about abstract classes. This is all about abstract classes. So if you want to write the both abstract and the concrete methods, then abstract class only allow both concrete and abstract methods. But if you go with the normal method and if you are trying to write the abstract, it won't allow. So you have to mandatory define with the class as the abstract. Then only it can allow two kind of methods. One is the concrete method and second one is the abstract method. So this is the basic thing. You should be familiar with the abstraction. You should be familiar with the abstraction. Okay, so whenever the requirement is hiding the unnecessary data and providing the required information is called abstraction. Is called abstraction. Okay, I hope this is clear. Next, we'll go with the interface concept. Interface concept is very important and very easy concept. So please concentrate. Please concentrate. Interface. First, what is interface? They will ask the definition. What is interface? Can you please explain about the interface, right? Generally, the first point for the interface will act as a will act as a mediator mediator between mediator between user and user and object with resources object with resources object with resources. That is the first point. So normally I will show you how the it will work, and then you can get the better understanding. I will take MS Paint, and through that will try to explain. I will explain through the MS Paint. So according to my definition, I'm taking two systems. This is the system number one. Guys, please concentrate. This is system number one. System. This is one system, and this system we can assume this is the user. And next we have the another system. This system is object with resources. This system is object with resources. Object with resources. In middle we have the interface. This is the interface. Interface. This is the interface. Okay. So where you can see this one generally, for example, the same ATM example I am taking. Same ATM. Okay. So you went for the ATM for withdrawal option, and so what you will do, generally you can go to the ATM and enter into the ATM, and then keep your card inside the ATM and then enter the pin, and what it will do. So there we have some options, right? Withdraw option, like that we have the options. Okay, when you click on the withdraw option, when you click on the, you are the user, right? You you are the user, meaning you are the one system. When you click on the withdraw option, it communicate with the object with the resources. Okay, meaning the backend logic it will execute and it will process your request, and it is returning the amount. Okay, so finally it is giving the result to you, right? So similarly, here what I am saying, interface will act as a mediator in between two systems. Okay, one system is the user, second system is the object with resources. Object with resources. The best example for the ATM. When you will go to the ATM and click on the withdraw method, and it will go and communicate with object with resources, and finally it will dispense the money. Finally it will dispense the money, right? Finally it will dispense the money. So this is one example. This is the case scenario number one. This is scenario number one. Okay. Next, scenario number two. Scenario number two, we'll go with the scenario number two. Scenario number two, for example, you have the TV, and you can say you are the person here, and there you have the some TV. This is the TV. Can assume this is the TV. Okay. Now you want to switch the channels. You want to change the channels, or you want to operate the channels. How you can operate the channels? You want to increase the channel, and you want to I would say decrease the volume, increase the volume. You want to change these kind of things. How you can do? So there in between U1 TV, there we have the mediator, that is remote. Remote, right? So now this remote will be act as a interface. Remote will be act as a interface. Similarly, this is the example number two, and I will take example number three. I will take example number three. For example, fan, right? You know the fan. This is the fan. You can assume this is the fan. This is the fan. Okay, and you are here. Now you want to regulate your fan. So how you can regulate your fan? You want to start or stop, and you want to increase the speed of the fan. How you can regulate your fan? So obviously you have the regulator. Regulator. So here regulator will be acting as a mediator in between user and fan, right? User and fan. So these are the some examples we can say. Examples for the interface. Interface is which will act as a mediator in between user and object with resources. Object with resources. Okay. And a few of the points we will be discuss about the interface. Interface will act as a mediator in between the user and object with resources. And the next point is interface can contain interface can contain only abstract methods. Can contain only abstract methods. Only abstract methods. Okay. Next point is to create interface. We will use interface keyword. To create interface, we will use to create interface. We will use interface keyword. Interface keyword. Interface keyword. Okay. Next point is to create interface we will use the interface keyword. And next point is interface does not contain constructor. Interface, very important points. These are very regularly, if you attend the interview, these are the interview questions. Interface does not contain constructors. They will ask like interface contain the constructors. No, interfaces does not contain constructors. Does not contain constructors. Does not contain constructor. Next, next point is we cannot create object for the interfaces. We cannot create object for the interfaces. Interfaces, we cannot create object for the interfaces. Next point is once interface is created, then anybody can provide the implementation. Once interface created, once interface created, can anybody provide implementation? Implementation. Can provide implementation for the interface. Okay. And next point is implementing the interfaces, meaning overriding the interface abstract methods. Next point is implementing the interface implementing the interfaces, meaning overriding 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 abstract methods. Overriding interface interface abstract methods. Next point is when we are implementing the interface, then mandatorily to implement all abstract methods. That is also very important point. When when we are implementing the interface implementing a interface implementing an interface, then it's mandatory to implement all the abstract methods. To implement all abstract methods to implement all abstract methods of that interface of that interface Okay. Next important point is to implement the interface to implement the interface to implement the interface we will use implements keyword. So these are the points you should be aware of interface, guys. What are the points? Can you please read off these points? What is the first point? What is the interface? Guys, can you please read the first point? Guys, can you please read the first point? What is the first point? Guys, are you there? Guys, can you please read the first point, guys? Guys, please respond.
Yeah, sir.
What guys are you doing? Are you guys listening or not?
Yeah, sir. Listening.
Then why you guys not responding in the class? Guys, you should be active in the class, okay? In IT, there is no nepotism, there is no reservation. Okay, the first time itself, you should be grab the information. You should be active. You should be active in the class.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Okay, what is the syntax? Syntax for the interface is, for the syntax, you can define with interface keyword. Interface and the class name is the demo. The class name is anything. You can mention with anything. And inside the interface, any method, it can allow only abstract methods only. It can allow only abstract methods. Public, void, M1 method, it can allow only abstract methods only. You like it or don't like it, it allow only abstract methods. Okay, if you mention abstract, if you mention or don't mention, by default, abstract keyword it will provide. Okay, if you not mention abstract keyword also, this is the abstract method only. Okay, that is the point here. Abstract interface can contain only abstract methods. Next, to create the interface, we will use interface keyword. This is the interface keyword. Next point is interface does not contain constructor. Interface does not contain constructor. It contain only abstract methods. Next, we cannot create the object for the interfaces. Only we will create the object for home. We will create the object for home. We will create the object for only classes, not interfaces. Okay. Next, once interface is created, can anybody can provide the implementation of the interfaces. Implementing the interface meaning overriding the interface abstract methods. When we are writing, while we are implementing the interface, then it's mandatory to implement all abstract methods of that interface. To implement the interface, then we will use the implements keyword. We will use the implements keyword. I will write on program and can get the some clarity on it. Take on package interface interface programs. Okay, now here I'm taking one class. Look for the interface, Java interface, click on that and give the name demo. I'm giving as the demo interface. Okay, and here I'm taking two methods. If you mention abstract, that is also okay. Void M1 method, and if you not mention abstract keyword also, abstract keyword it will provide. For example, void M2 method. This is also okay valid. If you write, okay fine. If you not write abstract keyword, then interface will this by default JVM will provide the abstract keyword for this method. JVM by default it will provide the abstract for this method. I'm saving this one. This is the demo, and I am going and I am taking one more class, that is the test class. Test class. So you should write implementation classes in by using classes only. Take, and here you can take a test class. Now, how you can make the relation between class and interface? Implements keyword. Implements keyword, and the class name is the demo. Class name is the demo. So, and the next point I told you, like implementing the interface, meaning overriding interface method. When you are implementing the interface, then it's mandatory to implement all the abstract methods of that interface. So click on that, and it will add unimplemented methods. You can add unimplemented methods, and you can write your own logic. I am writing my own logic. I am writing my own logic, which is generally um, some M1 method, M1 method executing some dummy message I'm writing. And here also, so normal scenario will write the some business logics, and here also I'm doing sysout statement, and here I'm calling m2 method calling, and you can call these two methods. How you can call? Take main method, and inside the main method create the test t equal to new test, and t dot m1 method, and t dot m2 method, t.m2 method, and you can pick the file and save the run the file, and you can get the result. M1 method executed and M2 method is calling. So like this, like you can go with that. There we have the multiple examples. For example, interface examples. Look with that. This is also one relation, guys. This is also one relation. Like class to class extends, and interface to class implements, and again interface to interface extends. If the both are same, meaning parent and child, then we'll use the extends. Different implements. Very, very important. Okay. Class to class extends, interface to interface extends, and interface to class implements. Implements. Okay. Implements. Okay, fine. Next, we have system is tracking. Okay, if I go down, so there are multiple examples we have. You can practice with. So here they took one draw method and implementation. They are providing implementation. Rectangle is on one class, circle is on class, and from that they are providing. So you can normally you can I would say analyze with the real time examples, and then you can try with the programs. You can try with the programs. Now if you see here, you see here, now, so multiple inheritance meaning. So last session have the multiple inheritance meaning. So one class can contain multiple parents. Multiple parents like interface is the one parent and this is the one parent. And if you take, this is possible actually. I will show you this one also. You can get the better understanding. For example, mm, demo is the one parent, and I will take another one, that is interface. I would like to take, that is interface. I am mentioning interface as the parent. I am mentioning parent. Okay, I am mentioning as the parent. Demo is also parent, or else I will mention demo 1 2, or else I will mention other name, some Raju. I will mention Raju as the interface, and then finish, and then finish. And now Raju is also having method void, some method void m3 method I am taking here, and I will provide some. This is the interface, right? Interface can allow only abstract methods. Then you can take void m3 method, and from here you can declare with m3 method. Now I can declare with m3 method. Now, okay, Raju is the one interface and demo is the one interface. Test is the one class. Now you can implement two, both both of them. For example, here what you can do, implements demo and Raju as well. Raju, Raju as well you can implement, and that class implementation also can provide. That class implementation also can provide. Like here, I am providing. mm, this is the Raju implementation I am writing here, and this is Raju implementation. Raju implementation. Raju implementation. Okay. Raju implementation. Okay. Raju implementation. So like that, you can take number of interfaces actually. Multiple inheriting meaning one child have multiple parents. One child have multiple parents is called multiple inheritance. If you see here, this is the only one child, and the child might be having multiple parents. This is the one parent and this is the one parent. From here we are taking some properties. From this interface also we are taking some properties. Then that is called multiple inheritance. Multiple inheritance meaning one class can contain number of parents is called multiple inheritance. Multiple, I will take another one also. Then for example, if I take the I will take Rani class. I will take Rani interface and click on enter. Now here I am taking the method M4 method. I will take M4 method. I will take. Okay, and this is the only method, right? You can only define, only define. Now save this one and go to the test class. And here you can mention Rani also. You can mention Rani also. You can mention Rani also can mention. Like this, you can mention a number of parents here. Number of parents here. So that is called multiple inher multiple inheritance. Okay. Now I am overriding this one, and then here I am write the dummy message, that is Rani implementation. Rani implementation. I'm writing some dummy message like this. Okay. Rani implementation. Okay, I'm saving this one. Now wherever I want, I call these methods. For example, t dot m3 and and next t dot m4 method. So like that, I can call all the methods. I hope this is clear. What does it mean by multiple inheritance? Meaning one child is the one child can contain multiple parents is called multiple inheritance. One child can contain multiple parents is called multiple inheritance. multiple inheritance. Okay, next one is I hope this multiple inheritance also clear. Next we have the hybrid inheritance. We'll see some examples on the hybrid inheritance. Hybrid inheritance. Yeah. So see here, hybrid meaning it can contain one single level and one hierarchical. One hierarchical is called, I would say, hybrid inheritance. If you see here, from father to grandfather to father is maintaining single inheritance, single level inheritance. From father to son and daughter, they both are these three classes are doing hierarchical, meaning only father is one person, and son and daughter is the two persons. This is hierarchical inheritance. This is hierarchical inheritance, and total entire box is called, I would say, hybrid inheritance, meaning one single inheritance and one hierarchical inheritance is called hybrid inheritance. Is called hybrid inheritance. Okay, so you can go with this. Then you can get, already we know we already discussed about the single level, and we already discussed about the hierarchical inheritance. Then simply you can go with that. Then you can get the clarity on it. So multi hybrid inheritance is generally this is the thing. The thing is grandfather and father. This is the single level, and father, son, and daughter. This is the hierarchical. Both is called hybrid. Both inheritance is called. If the combination of two inheritance is called hybrid inheritance. Hybrid inheritance. So this is all about, like, last time I showed you some Java document, right? So in that document, I will show you. For example, second guys, I'm keeping charging. Yeah. Last time I told you, for example, if I go with any package and I will go with some java.util package, and mm, okay, I will take any, for example, if I take the scanner class. mm, mm, you guys, can you please see here? Scanner is the class name, and scanner parent class is the object. And if you see here, this class is implementing these many interfaces, like closable, auto closable, and auto closable. Are you guys observing or not? Class name is the scanner, and it is inheriting the properties from closable is the one interface, and auto closable is the one interface, and iterator string iterator is the one class, one interface. So whatever the properties it is having, all the properties scan class inheriting. So like that I will go with, and all the files also same. I will go with the java.lang package, Now you can see here, string is the class and string parent class is the object. And this class is implementing, this class is inheriting properties from serializable and char sequence and comparable. Okay, so this is inheriting all the properties. This is inheriting all the properties. So that is the thing you have to remember, guys. Okay, so any predefined class you can take, any predefined class you can take. So it should be the combination of predefined interfaces or predefined classes. Interfaces or classes. Okay, so and this is the Java class, right? So in that, if you see, if you can observe, all are related to oops concepts only. Like this is the methods concept to complete it. And if you come here, so these are the methods. Static methods we already discussed, and instance method we already discussed, and concrete method we discussed today. Deprecated method meaning these methods nobody nowadays nobody is not using. Deprecated method meaning nobody is not using nowadays. Okay. So static methods we completed, instance method we completed, and concrete methods we completed. So these methods combinations also we completed. If you go with any predefined document, you can go with that, and then you can try to understand. So what are the topics we covered so far, and if you go down, there will be having the explanation as well. Any class you can go with any class, any. For example, if you go with the string builder, same process like this. This is the actual hierarchy. This is the class. Class name is the string builder and extends object and implement. These are the two interfaces. These are the two interfaces. Any class also it should be combination like this only, guys. It should be combination like this only. Okay. So when you have the spare time, you guys just go through with this document and try to understand. Try to understand the concept of whatever the concepts we covered, and however, so this is not our document, right? This is the predefined document, and JDK team they provided to us. If you can able to understand this file, this document, then obviously you can able to write and analyze all the programs as well. Okay, the terminology you should be aware of whatever the JDK people they given to us. So this is all about abstraction and interface, guys. So any questions if you have, you can ask me. If not, please do the assignments, whatever the assignment I given in the last session and today's session, and from tomorrow onwards we'll do some I would say uh, few more topics which are related to very close related to real time works. Okay, so any questions, anyone? So you should be active, guys. So don't sit idle. And when you are trying to speak, you guys try to interact with us. Then only you should be maintain the concentration. If not, so this is the your learning time, right? So you should be the active. You should be the active. Any questions, anyone? Please share. Please share your names, guys. Okay, guys. Thank you.